Do you believe me? Who told you it was out here? Come along if you wanted a peek.
Test 1, 2.
Around here. Come along,
I got kind of a shitty voice tonight, but I'm doing my best.
what do you see? Welcome to the playground, follow me. Tell me your nightmares and fantasies. Sink into the wasteland underneath. Stay for the night, I'll sell you a dream. Welcome to the playground. What brings you to the lost and found, dear? Won't you pull up a seat?
I'll probably go ahead and run a 3-minute ad break to kind of buy us a whole bunch of ad-free time.
Here to play, make me an offer. What will it be? Oh, what will it be? Welcome to the playground, follow me. Tell me your nightmares and fantasies. Sink into the wasteland underneath. Stay for the night, I'll sell you a dream. Welcome to the playground. Welcome to the playground. Welcome to the playground.
So what I didn't put in the title is that I'm going to be playing actually a lot with Toma tonight. Saint, think I'm getting butterflies, but it's really something telling me to run away. No halo, baby, I'm the reason why hell's so hot. Inferno, baby, I'm the reason why that's so fun. Hell's so hot, oh so hot.
business. Yeah.
So fine, hell so high, oh so hot.
Isn't that a relaxing song forever for your Tuesday night to lead you into the middle of the week? To lead you into hump day. All right, my mic needs to be turned up a little bit. Hi. I've been gone for like 10 days or who knows how long, but I'm back now. I just ran like 3 minutes of ads, so hopefully we don't have ads for a while, but I also don't really know how that works yet, even though I should by this point. But that's how it rolls. Also, I need a haircut. I need to schedule that. In the meantime, tonight, I am celebrating for one thing because I finally got Child. He's a C0 child, but I finally got him, and that like fills out my character roster. So I now have every Genshin Impact character, and most of them are C6, and I'm hopefully gonna get the rest of them pretty soon C6. It looks possible. So goals, that's what we're going for. All right, well, I'm just gonna let that go. I don't know what that is. So I'm excited that, that makes me happy. That's something we set out to do, and we did achieve it. And now I have Child, and I don't really know how to use him. I'm gonna be honest. I did watch a couple guides to try to see what he's about. And we'll watch a little bit together to try to understand him. I'm trying to build him for a Burgeon team.
This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Hang on, I'm adding in browser window.
I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt.
Of burgeon damage, so wherever you can, slot your teammates with Favonius weapons and or utilize rotations that can drive lots of particles back to Toma. This also subtly implies that substats such as HP percent, EM, and energy recharge are all very valuable for Toma. The extra HP will scale his shields a bit so that they can tank even more burgeon damage, the energy recharge will ease his burst cost, and then obviously the EM will make the burgeon explosions hit even harder. Other substats will not provide much value at all unless you're running Favonius lens on Toma and you need a little bit of crit rate. As for Toma's best weapons, there are some very specific details that you're gonna have to consider in order to choose the one that's best for you. First and foremost, as a reaction trigger, Toma will love Elemental Mastery in these teams. Therefore, his 3 best polearms for stacking Elemental Mastery are Dragon's Bane, Moon Piercer, and Kitane Cross Spear. Dragon's Bane will provide a very large EM bonus for Toma and doesn't require refinements to reach its maximum potential with him, so this will be his strongest weapon overall for Burgeon teams and will provide the highest damage output. But be aware of your energy needs, because if they're not already met, you should probably avoid using this weapon so Toma doesn't miss his burst. In which case, you would likely be better off with Kitane Cross Spear. It's a craftable weapon that provides a decent amount of elemental mastery, but at R5, its passive can refund just under 20% of Toma's burst cost back to him when he casts his skill. This means his energy needs will inherently be quite a bit lower by default, and that is a very valuable asset to provide. So unless your energy needs are just solid and covered, I wouldn't underestimate this weapon as one of his best on the Burgeon teams. And in a much more situational context, Moon Piercer can also be one of Toma's best weapons in Burgeon teams. It provides the same EM as Kitane Cross Spear, but it allows Toma to buff the active character's attack with a little leaf theme. The weapon can provide a lot of value in Burgeon teams where you have a dedicated DPS to drive Toma's pyro application. For example, Ayato and Child can both make great use of this buff, and thus would greatly enjoy Toma using this weapon so long as his energy needs are met. But if you're really struggling with his energy needs, as I said earlier, you can sacrifice your EM weapons for an energy weapon such as Favonius Lance, the Catch, Skyward Spine, or Engulfing Lightning if you have them. Favonius Lance provides Toma with a decent ER bonus as well as a means of generating lots of energy, and then Engulfing Lightning and the Catch just straight up provide him with a huge chunk of energy recharge. Using these weapons will cost Toma a noticeable amount of Burgeon damage output, but that's better than not being able to cast his burst at all, in which case you'd basically have 0 Burgeon damage output. And overall, with all of these weapon options, keep in mind that base attack and offensive stats such as crit and attack do very little for Burgeon Toma, so generally you won't find use out of weapons outside of these recommendations. And finally, with Toma's Burgeon strategies, we gotta discuss the best teams to slot him into, because there are a lot of options at his disposal.
Okay, I missed that whole weapon
can refund just
thing.
under 20% of Toma's burst cost. Multiple Favonius weapons on the team, or you're in massive horde floors. On the other hand though, his energy needs can also be as high as 200 to 250% if your teammates are bad batteries or you're not running fav weapons, etc. In which case, you would unfortunately have to sacrifice your EM sands for an energy recharge sands, and or your weapon for an energy recharge weapon. I would advise avoiding that outcome though, because it'll cost Toma a considerable amount of Burgeon damage, so wherever you can, slot your teammates with Favonius weapons and or utilize rotations that can drive lots of particles back to Toma. This also subtly implies that substats such as HP percent, EM, and energy recharge are all very valuable for Toma. The extra HP will scale his shields a bit so that they can tank even more Burgeon damage, the energy recharge will ease his burst cost, and then obviously the EM will make the Burgeon explosions hit even harder. Other substats will not provide much value at all unless you're running Favonius Lens on Toma and you need a little bit of crit rate. As for Toma's best weapons, there are some very specific details that you're gonna have to consider in order to choose the one that's best for you. First and foremost, as a reaction trigger, Toma will love Elemental Mastery in these teams. Therefore, his 3 best polearms for stacking Elemental Mastery are Dragon's Bane, Moon Piercer, and Kitane Cross Spear. Dragon's Bane will provide a very large EM bonus for Toma and doesn't require refinements to reach its maximum potential with him, so this will be his strongest weapon overall for Burgeon teams and will provide the highest damage output. But be aware of your energy needs, because if they're not already met, you should probably avoid using this weapon so Toma doesn't miss his burst. In which case, you would likely be better off with Kitane Cross Spear. It's a craftable weapon that provides a decent amount of elemental mastery, but at R5, its passive can refund just under 20% of Toma's burst cost back to him when he casts his skill. This means his energy needs will inherently be quite a bit lower by default, and that is a very valuable asset to provide. So unless your energy needs are just solid and covered, I wouldn't underestimate this weapon as one of his best on the Burgeon teams. And in a much more situational context, Moonpiercer can also be one of Toma's best weapons in Burgeon teams. It provides the same EM as Kitane Crossspear, but it allows Toma to buff the active character's attack. Unless your energy needs are just solid and covered, I wouldn't underestimate this weapon as one of his best on the Burgeon teams. And in a much more situational context, Moonpiercer can also be one of Toma's best weapons in Burgeon teams. It provides the same EM as Kitane Crossspear, but it allows Toma to buff the active character's attack. The weapon can provide a lot of value in Burgeon teams where you have a dedicated DPS to drive Toma's pyro application. For example, Ayato and Child can both make great use of this buff, and thus would greatly enjoy Toma using this weapon so long as his energy needs are met. But if you're really struggling with his energy needs, as I said earlier, you can sacrifice your EM weapons for an energy weapon such as Favonius Lance, the Catch, Skyward Spine, or Engulfing Lightning if you have them. Favonius Lance provides Toma with a decent ER bonus as well as a means of generating lots of energy, and then Engulfing Lightning and the Catch just straight up provide him with a huge chunk of energy recharge. Using these weapons will cost Toma a noticeable amount of Burgeon damage output, but that's better than not being able to cast his burst at all, in which case you'd basically have zero Burgeon damage output.
I want to see what he says about Engulfing Lightning.
Options, keep in mind that base attack
God,
and
you see how
energy
difficult
needs,
it is for me to watch a
you
YouTube
can
video?
sacrifice
Do you
your EM
understand?
weapons for an energy weapon such as Favonius Lance, the Catch, Skyward Spine, or Engulfing Lightning if you have them. Favonius Lance provides Toma with a decent ER bonus as well as a means of generating lots of energy, and then Engulfing Lightning and the Catch just straight up provide him with a huge chunk of energy recharge. Using these weapons will cost Toma a noticeable amount of Burgeon damage output, but that's better than not being able to cast his burst at all, in which case you'd basically have zero Burgeon damage output. And overall, with all of these weapon options, keep in mind that base attack and offensive stats such as crit and attack do very little for Burgeon Toma, so generally you won't find use out of weapons outside of these recommendations. And finally, with Toma's Burgeon strategies, we gotta discuss the best teams to slot him into, because there are a lot of options at his disposal as the central unit of this team.
Okay,
Burgeon
so
teams require
crit
a few
and
key
attack
teammates to function properly.
are
Using
not
these weapons
important.
will cost Toma
It's
a
all
lot
about
value in
the
Burgeon
EM.
teams where you have a dedicated DPS to drive Toma's pyro application. For example, Ayato and Child can both make great use of this buff, and thus would greatly enjoy Toma using this weapon so long as his energy needs are met. But if you're really struggling with his energy needs, as I said earlier, you can sacrifice your EM weapons for an energy weapon such as Favonius Lance, the Catch, Skyward Spine, or Engulfing Lightning if you have them. Favonius Lance provides Toma with a decent ER bonus as well as a means
Okay,
of
let's see how much EM I have on my Toma. Excuse me, I have like phlegm and stuff. Okay, Toma. Oops. What is happening? Alright, my controller is possessed. Possessed. Okay. What is happening to you? Alright, it's okay. Chill out. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Alright, you guys are still sat looking at that window. So Streamlabs, let's hide that browser window. Oh wait, did I miss something from Robbie? I have no idea.
I feel like there's something I forgot to do. I tidied the courtyard.
Wait, Robbie, if you said something, I don't know what platform you said it to
provide
me
him with a
on.
huge chunk of energy recharge. Using these weapons will cost Toma a noticeable amount of Burgeon damage output, but that's better than not being able to cast his burst at all, in which case you'd basically have zero Burgeon damage output. And overall, with all of these weapon options, keep in mind that base attack and offensive stats such as crit and attack do very little for Burgeon Toma, so generally you won't find use out of weapons outside of these recommendations. And finally, with Toma's Burgeon strategies, we gotta discuss the best teams to slot him into, because there are a lot of options at his disposal as the central unit of this team. Virgin
Does
teams
he
require
see
a few
me?
key
How is
teammates to
that
function
chat
properly.
even
First
showing
and
up?
most
That's not
obviously
even a
Hydro
chat
and a Dendro
box.
unit, so that you can create bloom seeds for Toma to Burgeon. But you were also very much going to want to slot a supportive unit somewhere in there, because Burgeon seeds do a lot of damage to your own team. So in this section, I'm
No,
going to
I
discuss
don't
in
see you.
detail
Where
the two
are
main
you?
archetypes of Toma Burgeon teams, those two being Quick Swap Burgeon teams and DPS Burgeon teams. Starting with Quick Swap Burgeon teams, these are very much the most common kind of Burgeon teams because they're quite budget friendly and can utilize a lot of different
you-
teammate options. In your
are you
first
on
slot,
Twitch?
you'll obviously use Toma, and then the second slot must
Are
be a
you on
Dendro unit,
YouTube?
preferably either Dendro Traveler or Nahida. And your third slot, you're going to need a Hydro unit, and I'd say your best options currently are either Sincho for his very fast Hydro application,
Okay,
or Kokubi
this
for
man
her ability
needs
to
to
apply decent Hydro,
go back a
solid
little
and
bit.
covered. I wouldn't underestimate this weapon as one of his best on the Burgeon teams.
It's
And
okay
in
not
more
seeing me.
situational
I
context,
see
Wound Piercer
you.
can
I
also be
see
one of
you.
Toma's
I
best
just
weapons in
don't
Burgeon
know
teams. It provides
what
the same
platform.
EM as Kitane
Am I
Frost Spirit,
on
but it allows
Trovo?
Toma
No,
to buff
listen.
the active character's attack with
I have to stop this because I have Dragonfly in real time in this ear, the monitor in this ear. I have too much noise happening. But listen, Robbie, when I went live, it told me I was not going live on Trovo. So here I am looking on Trovo, and I don't think I'm live. Verify my phone number. I don't know about you, Trovo. You're still in the, I don't know, box. Okay, so you're not chatting to me on Trovo. So let me check YouTube. Like, what even is my YouTube channel?
I really did spend a lot recently. Only 10 more are left.
There you are,
10
you
more's
little
better
mother
than nowhere.
punter. God, use Twitch like everybody else. Why do you have to make my life difficult? Like on purpose. On purpose. You're like, I'm going to bother
Well, meet up
this
for a nice
young
meal
man.
sometime. My treat, of course.
Okay, so wait, no, that's supposed to be that's supposed to be a winky smiley face. Hey AJ, how's it going? What's up? What's up? Not much. We're getting ready to do some farming, do some I don't know what. Um, okay, I've got YouTube chat up, so I can see that now. All right, thank you, Streamlabs. I will not forget to hydrate, although that's supposed to say Anchor Paimon. I do need challenge in my life, Robbie. Thank you very much. It's very much appreciated.
I really did spend a lot recently. Only 10 more are left. Still, 10 more is better than nowhere.
Hydrate. Yes, with my Taco Bell water. Because I had Taco Bell last night. And I had I had like hormonal level cravings, right? I was craving a Pepsi, a soda, Pepsi, more than life itself. And I have, if you know me, I have not drank soda in maybe a decade. Like not even not touched it, maybe had a sip here and there, but like nothing. But last night, 1,000 wild horses could not have stopped me from getting a gigantic Pepsi
Hey, how about we go for a nice meal sometime?
with my
treat, of
Taco
course.
Bell. And I crushed it, and it was delicious. And so now I have water in it. Now it's my water cup tonight. Yes, Robbie, Taco Bell. Isn't it lovely? Don't you love the thought of Taco Bell? And it's funny because I stick with regular tacos and soft tacos. That's it. I don't get anything special. I don't even get Supremes. I just get tacos and soft tacos. Although I'm
I
trying
forgot to do.
these days to substitute the
Put the tea on.
seasoned beef
It's probably just my mind
and
playing
instead
tricks on me.
get black beans. So they're black bean tacos because it's healthier. But I'm a little addict and I like Taco Bell with the meat all nice. So there you go. I wouldn't mind if they made like a tofu or a Beyond Meat version of Taco Bell. I know that at home when I make like Taco Bell, I'll get like a Taco Bell kit. And I can use ground turkey and I can make that taste good. So they got to be able to figure something else. All right, let me check these combat noises. All right, cool. We can hear you. Music is cooing. Yeah, I love Taco Bell. I was raised on Taco Bell. I ate it pretty much every day for maybe 20 years. So, my digestive system is a scientific miracle. And, also I love Taco Bell. It came in handy in college. The very first college that I went to across the highway, it wasn't even a highway, it was like a semi kind of highway. Across the highway there was a Taco Bell and they had 39-cent tacos every Wednesday night. And like us college kids, we would line up. I mean, we would have cars. This was in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. We would have cars lined up for miles to get 39-cent tacos. It was beautiful. I made this recently on my 3D printer. I don't know if I can show this properly without breaking it. It's like a Jenga puzzle. See? It's kind of like all these
I
pieces.
feel like there's something I forgot to do.
You can't see the other chat. Are you live in it? Yeah, I'm live on YouTube also.
Probably just my mind playing tricks on me.
But the only person on YouTube, I think, is Robbie.
So when he yells, come on, boys,
So these little pieces come out.
absolutely sure they heard.
I think it's just like a fidget toy.
So fans can fan.
This is from my 3D printer. I'm making a Hu Tao thing for Kara, our good friend Kara. And so I had to get red filament to put on the 3D printer. And so this is the red that I got, and that's the shade, and it's a silk. And I needed to do a test print, so I thought I'd do like a little Lego kit or whatever.
Better than no Mora.
So I printed that out. And then I printed out his pyro little thing that goes inside the other thing. So it's all very cool, very nice. Ooh, I like this song. Uh-oh. I just saw Genshin version 3.3. Let me check it out real quick and see if this is anything super interesting. The 3.3 live stream announcement has been scheduled.
I feel like there's something I forgot to do. I tidied the courtyard, put the tea on.
The 25th. Don't forget the stretch. 25th at 7 a.m. Okay. I don't know if I'll be up that early. I don't know if I'll watch it that early. We'll see. Why is Litecoin trending? Let's see. Twitch Girls is trending. I don't know why. Tainari is trending. That's interesting. I wonder why Tainari is trending. He hasn't been in the spotlight for a minute.
I really did spend a lot recently. Only 10 more are left.
Send good vibes out to my friend Din because he is not feeling very well tonight. And I would like him to feel better, please. Thank you. Look, the court of public opinion can literally do anything these days. So if you all just think of it. Okay, let's get back to some Genshin because I need to get some playage, timeage, image.
It's probably just my mind playing tricks on me.
Hi. Yeah, so I put this little team together. It, oh wait, I want to. Ooh, yes, we're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a look at you, Toma. Wow, that sounds creepy. We're gonna take a look at your weapons and your loadout. Okay, so I've got him on that, and he's got 155 on energy recharge, which I don't think I can go any lower on. But it's suggested that I go with like an EM weapon like Dragon's Bane. Or Wanderer's, whatever, Katane. I think I have another Dragon's Bane you can use. Yeah, I have several. Here's one. Can we enhance that a little bit? Yes, we can give you a level 21. Robbie, you are special. You never use Twitch. But you keep me on my feet. And you keep me running around. And that's all good. And it's good. Okay, so I'm going to put this Dragon's Bane on Toma. Yeah, it's, you know, Hu Tao has the level 71, but I want to level 2 of them up. So I'll just level this up with him along the way. He's not powerful anyways. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so he's going to get his elemental mastery from that, and he's going to have no elemental or energy recharge. And the goal tonight, I think, is to try to get him a Gilded Dream set that's got Elemental Mastery focus. I think that is the goal tonight for farming. And once I make a decision like that, I don't like to question it. Yeah, Robbie, you have a question and you've raised your hand nicely. How can I help you? What is with this, like... I'm all cool with the classical music, but like, why? Endoraptor, can you look at my cookie? Okay, Endoraptor, you did this last time, and I just want to tell you, can you look at that should be M-Y, not I-M. Just flip the letters. Can you look at my Kuki Shinobu and Albedo, please? Sure. Yeah, let me take a look. Does that make sense, what I said? It's just you were doing that before, and I want to make sure you're using the right thing. Yeah, just flip it. You got the letters in the wrong order. Is this you, Kitsune Senko? All right, let's check out your Kuki. Okay, let's take a look at this Kuki. Robbie asks, should you pull in the weapon banner? Let me think about that for a good second and a half. That's kind of a crazy question. But I'll try to do my best with it. Okay, so let's look at Kitsune Senko's. I love that name, by the way. Kitsune Senko. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyways, we've got 90 out of 90. 32.6 HP, good. Ooh, nice crit rate. Crit damage could be a little higher. Energy recharge is very good. Weapon, Favonius Sword, 90. Excellent. Artifacts, 2-piece emblem for the energy recharge, excellent. Solar relic, okay, great, excellent. No defense, excellent. No defense, crit rate, attack, elemental mastery, energy recharge. Are you using this Endoraptor? Are you using this in a Dendro team or just in general? Are you using her for anything specific? Or is this just a general build? Your artifacts are all very lovely, and none of them have defense, and that's beautiful. Except for this one, but that's okay. But all the other ones, like, that's the only one that has defense. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Beautiful. Bellissimo. Bellissimo. Okay, let me get my head on straight. What am I looking at? All right, let's start with flour. All right, crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge. Yeah. Stop doing that. Now they don't have the interface the same through a crosshair. So I wish that defense wasn't there, but other than that, this is good. Okay, HP. So it looks like you're probably using her for her heals. Yeah, and then HP Sans. Elemental Mastery crit rate. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so HP, and crit rate. Okay, so you're going for mostly healage with a little bit of attack functionality. Ooh, C4, hi. Hello. Oh, it doesn't. I hate that it doesn't let me look at those. And then 7, 11, and 10. Nice. So you've overpowered her. So you're using her ring for heals big time, and you've got the HP. So that build's looking good. And then you've got the crit rate, I assume, just so you can get some damage in there. Because I would say you're kind of half in, half out, and so you're not getting the most efficient build. I think you're going to have a more effective unit with her if you find an HP circlet or a healing bonus circlet. And let me double check. I think I'm talking correctly. Her heals scale off of her HP, is that right? Does that sound right? Yes. So does that make sense? I would, I think it looks like a great build. I would try to find an HP percent circlet is the only thing I would change. And then I would use her as a healer. Primarily. So that's what I would do. And that's what it looks like. But it looks good to me. And then you want me to take a look at your albedo? Oh, we love our albedos. Level 90. I wish my albedo was level 90. Okay, so Endoraptor, did that all make sense, what I said about Kooky? I hope so. And I hope it didn't sound like criticism, because you really, really built Kooky really very well. So congrats on that. All right, weapon. The beautiful Cinnabar. Rare, gorgeous Cinnabar spindle that you and I have, and maybe 3 other people, and that's it. You got it to R5. I think I only got mine to R2. So good on you. R5. Jeez. Look at that buff. Elemental skill damage is increased by 80% of defense. That's fucking... Sorry, excuse my language. That's fucking insane. Oh, Robbie. Oh, you have it too? Robbie's got it too. Robbie, should you pull on the weapon banner? Robbie, answer me this. Do you have Yayamiko and Child / Tartaglia? Okay, Endoraptor. Beautiful on the weapon. Couldn't get any better. So far, batting 1,000. Gilded Dreams. Interesting. Elemental Mastery. Why are you giving him Elemental Mastery? I wonder why you're doing this. Why would you do this? You have both. Robbie, you have both. Do you have either Kagura's Verity or the Polar Star already?
This holiday, get a T-Mobile Sync Up Kids Watch to help keep your kids close, even when you aren't. It has two-way calling, messaging, and real-time location tracking, plus fun features for kids. Now parents...
Oh, this is all over the place. All right. Okay, so we've got Gladiators Nostalgia.
You had a qualifying watch line.
With 24 monthly bill credits plus tax for well-qualified customers. If you cancel service before receiving 24 credits, credit stopping balance on a required finance agreement is due. Location information approximate and may not always be available. See details at tmobile.com.
You have both. You don't have either of the weapons, but you want both of the weapons. Then yes, I would pull on this weapon banner if I were you. That I'm not telling you to pull on the weapon banner. I'm not advising you to, but I'm telling you that if I were in your position, I would. That makes sense to me. All right, I'm trying to wrap my head around what's going on with Raptor's albedo here. Raptor, you're like an enigma wrapped in an enigma. Yeah, he's scales in EM. Okay, Raptor, I was trying to level up my artifacts, but I have no more Moro, so the artifacts are not, but he's the Geo one is form. Okay, all the artifacts are not his, he just needs more Morphers. Oh, I see. It's just still Geo. Okay, oh, I see, Raptor. I was a little behind. I'm with you. This is great. This is an excellent piece. Excellent defense. Excellent substats. That's got defense. I mean, you know, what are you going to do on a feather with this defense stuff? I mean, that's fine. If that's a placeholder, that's totally fine. This is, you know, if you're going to go for anything, you've got defense in the substats. So, you know, that can be a placeholder for now. But I would go for, my goal for you would be to find a defense circlet, if there is such a thing. I think there is. Keep the geo damage. And then I would try to get for him what is the name of that set? It's not Archaic Petra. It's not Retracing Bolide. Husk of Opulent Dreams. I would farm the Husk of Opulent Dreams for him. So that he scales off defense. I think that's generally how he's built. You can double check if you are... Hey, Kara, welcome. If you are in the Discord, you can use the Genshin Wizard to do /build and then type in albedo and it'll tell you. I can do that right now. Hang on. I hope, yeah, did that help you, Robbie? I hope it helped you. I feel like I just said a bunch of words at you and said, good, get on with your day. Yeah, and the Kaching mains agrees with me, so there you go. Kara, you haven't been on Genshin in forever. You've been grinding Arknights, Honkai, and Neural Cloud. How is Neural Cloud? How do you like that? I started to play it a little bit this morning, and I didn't have a whole bunch of time with it. I liked what I saw so far. What I really liked, I have to tell you, what I really loved was like the chibi type little characters and how they mixed that with 2D cartoon anime and the battle sequences. Like, I thought that was really interesting. And I don't know. I thought that was cool. I thought it looked really cool. I just thought, yeah, it was clean AF. It was clean. It was like really interesting mixture of different artistic styles that I haven't seen before. And then I thought the gaming mechanics were fun. So I got to go back in because there was a lot of reading involved and I don't do well with that. So I got to go back and take a look. Robbie wants to know what Neural Cloud is. Neural Cloud is a new mobile game that just came out that a lot of people have been waiting for. And it's very futuristic, very anime. It's got a lot of combat. It's kind of like a board game a little bit, even. But anyways, for your albedo, I would start farming. I would start farming the 4-piece Husk of Opulent Dreams set. Hands down. And just keep building that defense. But he's looking good. Like 2283 defense looks beautiful. But that 2283 defense could be helping you even more if you had that Husk of Opulent Dream set. So go for that. And good luck, my friend. Yes, that is no fun. It's a new gacha game that is part of the same series of Girls Frontline. I see. Okay, I'm farming. I can't remember what I'm farming. Yes, we're farming a 4-piece gilded for Toma because I'm building Toma. I don't care what the papers say. Ooh, and I have a flavored Gatorade. I've been missing these. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay. Okay, you're good. You're good. Don't forget to hydrate. I just hydrated. We're gonna go. We're gonna go fight this domain. And what do we need? We need cryo, hydro, and electric. Okay, so let's go with... I'm not totally comfortable playing Child yet. Meh. Let's see if we can do the national team. Well, if I just... Yeah, let's do the national team. Why not?
Welcome here.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Get them. I'm going in. Why do they never miss? Adventure time. Let me lead you.
I've never been able to like gracefully pull off this team rotation. I can do it. I can make it happen. But God, it's like the sloppiest thing ever.
Everybody stand back. Get them. Let's light it up.
A touch of cost.
Ring cutter.
Submit for justice.
I've been having a lot of fun with freeze teams lately. I find I like the enemies a lot more when they don't move. Alright, where we go? Scholar of Vines. Defense trash. Defense trash. Like, I've really become like a hardliner about that. If it's got defense on it, it goes in the recycle bin. Alright, let's see if we can get a little more orthodox about these rotations. I'm looking at the monitor over here of my stream, and I'm trying to figure out if I like having the chat just like messy style on the right side of the screen, covering up all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Does anybody have an opinion on that? I mean, I think it looks kind of cool. I can't explain to you why I think that. See, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to play this.
Let me lead you first.
No, I'm kidding. I do know how to play this, and if I really focus, I can play this game very well, actually.
Show my sword. You no longer hold back.
One with my blade. From whence you came.
Nice and spicy. Teamwork is dreamwork. Witness the power of the wild. Rain outlines your fate.
Trying to get it, make sure everybody gets healed properly. Because one of my things is like, can I keep everybody alive through the whole fight? There we go. See, I'm getting better at being able to manage things mid everything. On the fly. Ooh, nice piece. Beautiful piece. Not perfect, but beautiful.
SeatGeek was built for fans like the
This would be perfect if it had 4 stats and they were all percentage based except for the elemental mastery.
He can be absolutely sure they heard him.
Defense trash. Even though that's an HP, but I don't need an HP Gilded Dreams, do I? No, because yes, Kooky uses Gilded Dreams 4-piece, and she could use the HP for her healing, but if you're using the Gilded Dreams on her, you're going after the Elemental Mastery. So you'd want an EM instead of an HP. Typically. So we'll keep that for the recycle bin. Pump this music up. I need some, like...
Who told you it was all here? Come along if you wanted a peek. I've seen your face around here. Come along, tell me under the table.
You know how long I've had this hat? San Francisco. That was at least 2015, 2014. 2015. Wouldn't be any earlier than that. Okay. I like some of this League of Legends music better than I like radio music.
You are not welcome.
Radio music. Music de radio.
Everybody stand back! But how? Whence you came? Rim cutter. Nice and spicy.
Is that all you've got?
No!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Spirit
Has anybody played the Zen Zone Zero Zenless yet? Is that any good? I know they were in beta a couple months back. It looked fun to me. I actually wanted to play it, but then it kind of dropped off the radar. Haven't heard much about it.
Let's end this now.
542. That's what I took you down with. Wish me luck. Although these are riddled with defense, I swear. Defense. And the substats are beautiful. Trash. So unfortunate. But, you know, they'll go into the recombinator machine. It all good. It'll all be good.
Let's end this now.
Nice and spicy. Spirit blade. Attack. Let's light it up. Going in. Rim cutter.
And the thing is, I don't have, Shengling? Yeah, I don't have Shengling's burst ready to go. So I don't know if I need to get her ER up or what. Pretty sure that's what needs to happen.
Will meet
See, the closer I get to actually doing the rotation, the better it all works out. So I have proven that in fact the rotations do have a purpose.
No, my sword. Nice and spicy.
All right. Robbie, you haven't heard anything about Zenless Zone Zero. It looked alright, but it's kind of like the cyberpunk futuristic graffiti type thing. And I'm kind of over that. I think the moment has passed for that. Ooh, this is pretty. HP, crit rate, energy recharge, everything is percent. Only thing that could make it better is if there were 4 stats instead of 3. Okay, and here we go. Mwah! Attack, crit rate, energy recharge, HP. That's a beautiful piece. I wish it was elemental mastery for the main stat, but I know that I'll be able to use that. That's beautiful. Beautiful piece. And we can pull off one more. We won't be able to use condensed resin, but we'll be able to use regular resin.
Welcome here.
This spells the end of the exorcist. The scourge of evil
No.
remains.
No. How are you gonna freeze him in the middle of the air? Although that reminds me of the one time when I lived in Chicago, we had this like crazy snowstorm in 2011. We called it Snowmageddon. And I lived 2 blocks from the lake at the time. And so my friend and I went out and we wanted to take pictures. And so we walked out onto the lake and we walked up on this like mound of white snow. We're taking pictures and we're looking around and we're like, man, we're kind of far away from this street and like things like that. And we look down and we wipe the space up with our feet, and we find out that we're standing on a frozen wave of water far out in the depths of Lake Michigan, which is pretty deep and pretty dangerous. But it was completely frozen. So and I got it on video. It's somewhere on the internet. I'm not going to tell you where. But that was pretty scary. So we ran back onto shore, but we did get that on film. And that reminds me of, this moment that I just had of getting frozen in the middle of the air. How does a wave do that? How does a human do that? How does a digital sword master do that? That's garbage. Defense. Okay, so now we're gonna go to a city and do Recombinator. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this too much longer because I am wiped out. I shouldn't be, because it wasn't, taxing travel, but it was a travel day, and travel days just knocked me out for some reason. Okay. Alright, I was looking at Honkai today. I almost played it. And then I deleted it off my phone instead. It's just not what I'm looking for right now. I love Honkai though, don't get me wrong. Really love Honkai. I had a hard time with hanging on to the story though, I will say. I mean, come on, that was tough. That was difficult. Is anybody watching the new season on HBO of White Lotus? It's interesting. It's interesting. I think I kind of like it. I think I like it. I think I like it. I think I like it. I think so. So far, anyways. All right, let's take a look at teams. We have all these new exciting characters, and I'm using the national team from like patch 1.1. Oh, this was interesting, a stamina preserve team, because Amber, if you got access to these characters, because Amber reduces the amount of stamina for flying for your entire team. Candace reduces the amount of stamina for climbing for your entire team. Kokomi reduces the amount of stamina for swimming for your entire team. And Yelan has her perma run. But if you wanted someone who could do like a running, a sprinting, one of the characters has a sprinting buff passive where you can preserve stamina from sprinting. I don't remember which one it is, but I thought what a cool, team to put together for overworld adventuring and for just traveling long distances. So it's worked out pretty well, and they're actually a pretty powerful team. Robbie, you two tried tonight for stream, I see. Yeah, I went for a stream tonight. Just casual. I mean, all my streams are casual, but, this is just super casual. I have a scheduled stream tomorrow night at 8 p.m. that I'm going to do. And we're going to do some achievement hunting. Because we had some people put some ideas in the Discord for achievements we can hunt. And we'll do some farming and maybe have some fun and play some games, and we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, okay, my dailies need to get done, so I need to do this, like, right now. It's so annoying to get to these locations in Sumeru.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
Xingqiu loves his books. He does. He loves his books. This poor laptop over here is just like... I mean, I've had it for, 10, 12 years at this point. And it's just like, let me go. No, in fact, I'm going to restart you. Poor guy. I know, I'm sorry. Ow.
Wandwin Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our
Hot mess. Good Lord. All right, let's Let's get an updated team here. All right, hang on. I gotta go find different headphones. Oh, I just ate a chocolate peanut butter fat bomb. It's for like a keto diet thing. And that was just a lot of chocolate to have in your mouth at once. All right, what do you need, buddy? You need Google Chrome. Ah! All right. This is such a fun team. It started off as the Morgana team, but it evolved, let's say. And there's my child. This is my child. Haha, I finally got him. He's C0, but I'm perfectly happy with that. For the time being, I'm going to try to get him to C6 if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to this round, but I'm going to try. Oh, and I got my Sumeru wings. Sumeru wings, excuse me. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. I like them. They go not at all with the desert characters. Whoa!
My guiding stars, committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge. At Jameson Jewelers, no one can tell our story. I see everything.
There we go. Ended up putting the Harbinger of Dawn on Layla. I actually like it on her. I do. Took me forever to decide on that one. Artifacts got her on tenacity of the millilith. HP. So I'm actually really pretty happy with her build, except I'd like to get rid of some of the defense substats. Got her C3, which is fun. And then I really need to start working on leveling up her talents. She's not the most powerful, but I actually find that I have a lot of fun playing her, and I identify with her I need a nap sort of vibe. That's not me all the time, but when I'm in those phases, that is definitely me. Wait, I see some loot. I was gonna listen to like Neil deGrasse Tyson or something, because I was listening to him earlier. I'm just fascinated by like anything science related. Light chasing challenge. Oh, this one's like fun and cute. Aha. One thing I wonder is that when you trigger these plant things, do they then like re-untrigger, if that's a word, if that makes sense? Does anybody know? That was a fun little sesh. Oh, that photo event was fun, I thought. I mean, easy as, but fun. Look at her taking her nap. Ooh, the jumping challenge, which I think has to be... Ooh, character story 1. There are two kinds of people in the halls of academia. The first holds themselves with an air of calmness and mastery. Be it experimentation or dissertation, this type of person always makes whatever they're doing look easy. We all know that one of those people. The other kind of person wears their woes on their faces. Sighs spill from their lips as mournful notes while they clutch their tools, looking lost. Intermittently, they will jot something down before slashing it out, battling themselves all the way. Layla belongs to the latter category. Being poor of health and bereft of sleep is not uncommon among researchers, but Layla takes it to a whole other level. The bags of exhaustion hanging beneath her eyes and weariness, burned across her features, make it impossible for her to hide the stress gnawing at her. Should someone approach her, they would often hear her whispering things like, "I don't understand," or "Why," and even whimpering, "I'm doomed." These lamentations often earn her looks of sympathy. The halls of academia exist not just as the altar of knowledge to dedicated students, but also as the source of something. At first glance, she might seem like she hangs on the edge of departing herself, but she's already outlasted several classmates. When seeking knowledge is useful, but perseverance is essential. Yes, I agree. Well said, Layla's biographer. Alright, so let's go find this jumping challenge. Oh god, that fat bomb is still in my mouth. I mean, it was good for like 5 seconds. It just tasted like just decadent chocolate. It was delicious. And then it was just too much. Oh, it was just too much. Oh, it was awful. Alright guys, I don't want to like fight all the mushrooms. Dendro! Defeat all the opponents. Alright. No, I gotta get up there. No clue how we get up there. Do I need to get up there to get to my destination? No, this is where I want to go. Yeah, well, wait, we will come from across the pond. If that's what it takes. Marking crystals there. Okay, there we go. We're gonna head straight for it. This jumping challenge was the best idea that someone in the intern department had. Because you know someone like, you know, low down on the pole was in charge of coming up with this. Let's jump on the freaking mushrooms. This is so fun. You get 10 primos for that. That's the kind of job I like. Alright, one more daily. We're done. probably star swing up there. Don't you think? Robbie, if you're still watching, you have to let us know what you pull on the weapon banner if you decide to do that.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
This holiday, get a
Yeah, you know how you sometimes provide stars that just take you right where you want to go?
time location tracking, plus fun features.
Can I get like a couple of those here?
Best T-Mobile network ever. Get the Sync Up Kids Watch free.
Need them to go straight up, please. Ooh, well, I can't pass this little deposit of crystals up. So,
Location information approximate or may not always be available.
y'all want some of this? No, you're not ready to lose your... Okay, there we go. That's what I thought. Now let's get our miner Zhongli out. Resident miner Zhongli. Everybody remember that was Layla. That's why I call him the miner. He's most excellent at getting that stuff. Ooh. Oh, that was useless. Nice, Naida. She's such a badass. I love her. Ooh, torn pages, 1,000 Nights. I have yet to completely get all the pages for any of those books. One of these days I'll get one. I wonder if I'll ever meet someone who's got one of those books. All right, come on. That is too high up from the ground. There must be some stars that I can hook onto to fly up there. All right, who did we have? What's her name? Layla. The only thing about Layla that I don't enjoy thoroughly is like her two bobbin tails that she has. They just bother me especially when she's running, and so I have to like look at them. So that would be my only thing. Like, I mean, that can't be comfortable. Is it heavy? All right, is this someplace? Am I going to be able to climb my way up out of this situation? A free Sealy. Okay, let me mark this on the map real quick. Yes, I am officially in the Save the Sealy Foundation. Oh, what the fuck is that? I can't. Oh, excuse my language. Ooh, and there's a furniture treasure chest over here that must be got. Look at everything that's happening tonight.
You are not welcome here.
This way, tree delivery.
Check this out. You're mine. Who's next?
The night is cold. Commit it to memory.
Don't get too close. You're pretty good.
Oh, come on. Took out my Tartaglia. My child.
Cold. Nice command.
I can bring it back to life and feed him faster than you can do anything. So, ha!
Fire it up.
Share my knowledge.
I know I'm not using Nahida to the best of her ability, but I'm just not. I don't know why. I should.
The night is cold.
Guess I'm not thinking about it. Yes, I put the fish on Toma. I had, or on Tartaglia, child. I had to. Who doesn't? Who doesn't do that?
My guiding stars.
Raise your hand and you get a cookie.
Bring it on. Don't get too close.
I'll be back.
Yeah, these remarkable chests are usually it's usually some type of furniture.
A little goes a long way.
Yes, a desert hut minutia. How wonderful. We'll be sure to build that. All right, now let's continue on to our destination. Yeah, see, I feel weird about her hair. I can't help it. All right, time trial. I'm not great with time trial challenges. I get very nervous under time constrictions.
Happy to oblige.
This way, tree delivery.
Fire it up.
See, it's not like the worst team or anything, right?
Don't be scared. Commit it to memory. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Don't get too close. Here's backup.
Temple of Wisdom. Hey. Not now.
You're mine.
I still don't understand how her little markers work. No clue. Need to look it up.
My guiding stars.
Check this out.
This way, tree delivery.
Riptide.
Don't know how Riptide works.
Commit it to memory.
Fire it up.
Don't be scared. Let's go away.
Got you covered. You're mine.
Make yourselves at home. This way, tree delivery. Yeah.
Got it. Ah. No, you're not. I don't have a problem with you, bird.
Check this out. You can run, but you can't hide. Tidal wave.
Alright, whatever. I'm ignoring you. I don't need anything to do with you or your family. Ooh, a fire thing. Did that do anything? Is there another one? There's that Sealy. There's a second one, there's a third one, there's a fourth one. These are timed. Let me get Amber out and we'll see. We'll see. I'm not the fastest with a fire arrow. But I'll always give it a shot. It's a lot easier if you use a mouse, which I do not. I use like a console joystick, which is a lot harder to like get accurately. I guess we just keep going in a circle until we get it fast enough. We seem to be almost getting it. There we go.
These will come in handy.
These will come in handy. Do I have enough dendros to turn it? No, I need one more dendro sigil to be able to turn them in to that gorgeous plant. Okay, that's it for dailies. Yay. Let's go get our daily commission rewards. Let's go get our rewards.
If only the wind was a little stronger. Add Astra at
I think Amber's going to make a comeback one of these days. I'm telling you. I really do.
add Astra Abyss.
And I found out where you can get the blueprints for the Sumeru weapons, which was kind of awesome. All right. Well, it looks like it's kind of slow. I'm gonna make some changes here. I saw someone make a physical Dory build today. That's something I want to try.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. I see everything.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I have enough to build any of those new weapons yet, but we'll see how far away we are. Like, I can do this one if I get 20 more of those, who I think I'd give to Sayu. I can make this, who I would probably give to maybe Toma. Toma might be the one. The one to give the Moon Piercer to. I don't know. I'd have to take a look at that guide that I was just watching. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, dailies are done. Farming is done. I can't turn in any of those. Alright guys, I'm done. I am signing out for the evening. I've got a regular stream tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, North American. So I guess we're Eastern Standard Time now, I guess. But 8 p.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing some achievement hunting, some farming, hanging with friends. You know, hopefully making some new friends. We'll see. Trying out some new stuff. But anyways, for tonight, take a chill pill. I hope you're kicking back and relaxing. And thank you for joining me tonight. You're awesome. Your entire friend and family circle is awesome. And you rock. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow if you want to join me back.